I'm going to be making a video of me explaining Quest's betrayal again. I just saw him in a server in lift vehicles for some odd reason. I don't know why he was playing lift vehicles, but I was fighting him. I guess that's the reason why I decided to make this video, but I also wanted to make it because no one believed me. None of my friends believed the fact that he betrayed me, and they just thought that he was still nice. None of my friends are believing me. None of my friends are listening to what some of them at least. Just some of them, not all of them. Some of my friends don't know that Quest, but some of them just think that he's still nice and he isn't. But guess what? There are things that he did to me in the past that I didn't tell people. And, you know, the other video I made of me explaining his betrayal was too short. And it was because my phone was running out of storage, but I have a new phone and it has more storage, so I can explain it. So I'm going to tell you when I first met him and how it led to this stuff. How did it lead to this? Well, I was friends with him, and I became friends with him in March of 2024, and I knew him, like, I was only friends with him for a month, and I didn't know them that much. But then I was playing lit vehicles with my mom, and then he started saying rude things to her, and he was like saying bad mom, and he was trying to kill my mom in lift vehicles, and we didn't like that, so me and my mom unfriended him. And then like the next day after that, he was trying to become friends with me again. He was like he was begging me to be friends with me for some reason. I don't know why, but I did become friends with him, and that was a pretty big mistake. And then after that, I believe he was like, I don't know what happened. I forgot what happened. This was over a year ago. He was like attacking me, and like I don't even know what he was doing, but I did unfriend him again. I don't know what happened the second time, but the first time he was saying rude things to my mom, and I didn't like that, which I haven't told a lot of people about. But then I did unfriend him the second time, and then he was like saying that the only reason why I was friends with him was because like I was like fighting DXT, and then he was saying that he would help me fight DXT, so we became friends again, and then we fought. I guess that was the reason why I became friends with him. And I shouldn't have done that. And some weird things have been going on, even after I became friends with him. I was friends with him for over 10 months, until this in February, and then February was when I unfriended him after 10 months. I believe that someone was telling me that he was only friends with me because I had a lot of prestiges and lift vehicles. That's like that's something that says that maybe he's not even a real friend. But anyway, let me just go to February when he did this. And this was uploaded on February 16th in this video. See, he was trying to explain why. So I will re-explain what happened. And I did explain it in the other video. I was playing with vehicles with Quest, and then he was telling me that his sister was bullying him in the strongest battlegrounds, so he wanted me to join him in the strongest battlegrounds. And when we joined, Quest left immediately, so it was only me and his sister. But thank God that Cool Boy joined, and then his sister was like calling him a noob, even though he has like 3,000 kills in that game. I don't know why she was calling him a noob, but and then she started saying rude things about our mom, and she was saying some other rude things that I forgot, but she was saying rude things. And then it was only like 5 minutes. Me and Cool Boy teamed up on her and was killing her. And then she was like, "Wow, I have to go." So then she left, and then me and Cool Boy were like, that was definitely Quest. It just seemed something off about her sister. And Quest even told me that his sister was 18 years old. I don't think an 18-year-old would say, "Wow, I have to go," and I don't think they would even be playing Roblox. But another thing is that Quest literally joined 5 minutes later. So when I joined the strongest battlegrounds, Quest left immediately, and me and Cool were arguing with his sister for only 5 minutes, and then Quest joined after that, which was a huge hint that it was him. And this video that I'm showing right now was like the last time we were in the strongest battlegrounds, and we were like just talking about what happened the day before. and then we unfriended him because, like, he wasn't talking, and we wanted to get the information out of him, and then he did tell me the information, and you probably already saw it on the screen, that he said that a couple years ago some of his friends were being rude to him and calling him weak and stuff like that on another account, and then he decided to do the same thing to us. And then after we unfriended him, me and Coolboy went in our private... We went in my private server, and then Quest joined my private server after we unfriended him. And I believe it was because he was friends with Dak, I think. And then he was trying to kill me and Coolboy in my private server. And of course that didn't work, because I did beat him, and I beat him, and then, like, he was hiding in the safe zone and just... I don't even know, he was just saying some weird things. But after that, I was just starting to get a little bit annoyed because he was in my private server, and I didn't want to spend time with him anymore. He was in my private server, and it was super annoying. So what I had to do, I had to disable the private server to kick him out, and I was able to find a way to make sure that no one could join the private server if they weren't friends with me. So I did kick him out of the private server because it was being annoying, of course. He was being annoying, so I had to unfriend him. I mean, I had to kick him out. He was being annoying, so... After I unfriended him, I saw him again, like a month later, and I was finding him. But here's another thing. The weird things that were happening that I have made a couple videos about just a couple months ago of a account with 0 prestiges and lift vehicles named Quest saying weird things. There was one of them that I didn't make a video of, saying that, like, I didn't betray you, you betrayed me, or something, and they were just, like, saying the opposite of what Quest actually did. It was just super weird. It was super weird. But then, a couple days later, another account named Quest joined, saying the same things. Like, I made a video about it, I think it was in April. It was just, like, saying, like... I don't even know. I could probably just... You can probably watch it. It was in April, just a couple months ago. But he was just saying weird things. And I just found that off. I don't know why he would join another account to say rude things to me. I found that off. But guess what? So, the guy named Cubic Guy, he did unfriend him, but then... he became friends with him again. He friended Quest again after what he did. I don't know why. I mean, but here's the thing. He was, like, talking to Quest, and then he was saying that the accounts that were named Quest were Quest's friends. Do you guys find something off about that? He doesn't have friends, and he obviously told the friends that he had that to join the server. How can his friends know to join me and say rude things to me if Quest didn't tell them? Quest obviously told these friends to join and say rude things, but this is complete nonsense that even some of my friends are believing. Think about all the times that Quest lied, even in this video. Quest lies a lot, and there shall be no way that even my friends can believe his lies. But at least I can't believe his lies, okay? Maybe some people can, but I can't, and there's no way that people are going to make me believe him. And then he was also saying that Quest wanted to be friends with me again. Some people are saying that I should be friends with him. And I did not tell people about what happened over a year ago when he was attacking me and saying rude things to my mom in her face. I did not tell anyone about that, but I hated that. And he did it 3 times. He was being rude to me, saying rude things to me for over 3 times, and he did it on another account named Quest in a server. This is something that I do not like, and I'm never going to be friends with him after what he did, but I'm just not being friends with him. So hopefully you guys might be able to understand why I do not like him, or why I would never be friends with him. Hopefully you guys will be able to understand it, because it really you did some very bad things to me. And yeah, that's basically it.